Yeah, Mo, and we back again. I missed y'all YouTube family. I know y'all missed me too. You ain't even gotta say it. But y'all already know what it is. We got the Family TV. We about to get another reaction video to that joint. Yeah, Mo. Let's get into it.
Nobody wins when the family feels
fake as hell. If nothing don't happen to these motherfuckers, it's fake as hell. All of y'all. Don't fucking play me.
Don't come around here no more.
Don't play me.
Ho. It looks like we have a candlelight vigil for a young guy or somebody who may have gotten deleted. But what I hear is so heartbreaking to me because one, I can tell she has a lot of pain. But I swear it sounds like a mother is encouraging the kids or the other men in the community to go and slide and take more lives in the name of her son. Now his father, his brothers, his uncles, his cousins, you asking them to do that? Those guys that been at your house every day calling you mom and saying they his cousin, his brother, you asking them? Yeah, but for the whole public, for you to go like that in front of the whole public, that made me think shit kind of gonna get messy, man. Let's see how this finna turn out.
Me, fucking light fucking Lord of Hell up, Devil's Hunt. Light that shit up. Look. Every fucking body. Fucking everybody shit.
Send me a location.
Hey, it might just be me, but my issue with women saying stuff like this is the fact that are you willing to pick up a gun, come hop in this hot car, free car, and go spin this block with me? If not, I kind of need for the women to stay in their lane, man. This is a mother that's hurting. I understand that. But y'all gotta stay in y'all lane sometimes, ladies.
Yeah, what for God?
dead niggas.
I got shift with me. You rock the bitch with me. Shit, tabs too. You gon' spaz too.
You gon' pay the price. I passed the ball to one of my bros to see if they gon' score. They telling me stop all that swing. I'm tryna go swing my dough. They know I done made a few of these niggas up and go chain they loads. A few of these fuck niggas paying homage, but that's how the game go.
Me, price tag on your head, yeah, big gone before you speak a blink. Before you speak a blink. I see my wrong, so I'ma stack this shit away.
In the booth with them switches on me. Hit.
Like they just kept going, so I ducked down on the floor, but when I looked, I see my leg was like bleeding.
Dang. She heard the shots going off somewhere. She tried to get out the way. She probably was in the house. Sounded like she was an innocent bystander and shit, probably in the house, heard some shots.
Terrifying moments for a South Florida teenager after her Fort Lauderdale home was riddled with bullets.
Fam, this part 2 of the Broward County, Florida rap beat that left 2 mothers killed. Now, since we released part 1 last year, we didn't think we need to make part 2.
Oh, shit. That's the nigga that was with Kodak and shit. Oh, he got out too.
It seems there have been some major developments since part 1 was released. Now, if you haven't checked out part 1 yet, I advise you to do so before diving into this one. And I'll do one better by leaving the link in the video description. Today we talk.
And I'm going back and look at that bitch, and y'all gonna look at it with me. So expect for part 1 of this shit to be coming out as soon as I finish this motherfucker.
Talk about a Dana, Florida rapper and his gang, who on November 4th, 2024 were hit with the RICO charge that included attempt murder while already incarcerated for possession of a firearm as a convicted felon, also possession of a controlled substance, and resisting an officer without violence earlier this year. Without spoiling part 1, this rapper also lost his mom a couple years ago after she left her shop in Florida. Allegedly, he...
Shout out to bro. I always gonna give bro shout out. I'm always gonna go to bro page here, Washingtonian like me. I don't know him personally, but one thing they always try to say about our people and the people in the culture of my city is that we got a crab in the barrel mentality. So every time y'all see me post bro on here, y'all go show him some love, please. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. Help me grow too.
So revenge or work voodoo when a Florida rapper who signed to Kodak Black, Psycho Bob, lost his mother last year while he was incarcerated serving a 5-year sentence. May both mothers rest in peace. The rapper we're discussing is Trayvon Key, aka HMT Trey, an alleged member of DHB, Dana Hot Boys / Grand Mafia gang. HMT Trey put out a song called For My People after Psycho's mom lost her life, which we covered in part 1.
Since we caught on late night, niggas screaming we the creatures. Get up on them, ain't right. Yeah, I did that for my people.
This feud allegedly started.
Snitch music. I don't know what he did, but I know he did it for his people. And if I could hear that shit that clearly, with the type of tone that he got, energy that he got, I'm sure the feds can hear it and piece together some shit. Y'all got to change y'all swag up, man. Pay attention to everything that the niggas who was winning in that drill rap lane is going through. Niggas like Dirk, Polo G, King Von, all that shit. Pay attention to that and see. You gotta make a change, bro. Y'all can't just keep coming, spitting, telling everything y'all did on the crime scene and shit.
Started in 2020 when Psycho Bob's close friend was gunned down, also mentioned in part 1. HMT Trey right-hand man is a rapper who goes by the name Sigmund Brown, aka Liberia Sig. This rapper's mother allegedly had a relationship with Psycho Bob, which he also mentioned in the song.
Let's good for the head be a mackin'. That's the art mama. Oh yeah, I smashed.
See what I'm saying, ladies? Stay in your lane, right? You got a youngin', you got a son, he a certain age. Why would you go talk to a youngin' in the streets in his age group? You don't know who your son beefing with, who he hang with, none of that. Why would it ever be an option for an op to say, I was hitting the op's mother? He gotta go do something now. In this age of social media, what we have going on is this. When we used to get into a fight in the neighborhood, maybe a couple people would hear about it in school, but they didn't see it. It's just hearsay. He say, she say. Now, once a kid record it, it gets seen 50,000 times here. Then we used to have a world star culture. If you couldn't beat the guy already, now what they expect him to go do? Go back and shoot. But when you got something like that, oh man.
Now a fun fact about HMT Trey and Sig is that allegedly when they was younger, HMT Trey hit Sig with a brick in his head, which made him cross-eyed. And now
hit his ass with a Debo. Let me rewind this shit. Fuck that. Fuck.
Now a fun fact about HMT Trey and Sig is that allegedly when they was younger, HMT Trey hit Sig with a brick in his head, which made him cross-eyed.
He hit his ass with the reverse Debo. Remember Debo brother said, I'm gonna hit your ass in the head. I'm gonna hit your ass in the head with that brick like Craig did. Knock your fucking eye straight. Damn. Hey man, what kind of brother friend is that?
And now that we had a quick recap of part 1, let's break down these new charges, the continued beef, and recent allegations. Before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Telegram, an app commonly used by criminal elements due to its end-to-end decryption capabilities and features like self-destruct mode, which automatically deletes messages after being read or after a certain period of time. Also, users can create usernames. However, what many don't know is that investigators can still access this information, which played a key role in this gang indictment we're discussing today. The Dana Hot Boys / Grand Mafia criminal organization was caught conspiring to commit murder, violent crimes, and fraud schemes on Telegram when a member...
Hey, why y'all niggas still riding around like this, man? I'm walking down the street earlier, hit my little situation, and I see the shorty in the car. She got her windows like a little bit semi-cracked. Man, she ride past, the nigga looking at me like that out the passenger seat, bruh. I ain't even see this nigga for real. He shit almost got physical, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in my mind, I'm like, damn, what kind of situation he on? You know, like what they think they about to spin around and... Man, y'all niggas don't take that shit off y'all face. Half y'all niggas ain't bout nothing. You gonna get the whole car fucked around because you wanna look tough. And I'm trying to get from point A to point B while I'm, you know what I'm saying, relaxing and shit.
Named Gerald Charles was arrested on March 12, 2024. Things began to crumble for Dana Hot Boys after that. Charles had agreed to an interview after being arrested. He later learned that his gang was...
His name about to be Cokehead Yak in a minute. Y'all see that nigga or that nigga Casanat shit? This nigga Kodak look like the on the corner who got all the shit to say to himself while he high.
Under investigation. During that time, he had a phone number ended in 9200 connected to an Apple iPhone 8, which was tied to the investigation. The Honorable Broward Circuit Court Judge Michael Hussein signed off on a search of the phone's contents. Officers conducted data extractions and discovered conversation threads on Telegram related to DHB/Grand Mafia criminal organization.
Yo, look. Niggas send something to your phone that's unrelatable. Don't respond. Don't say yes, don't say no. Don't respond. Call that nigga back via Instagram, FaceTime on Instagram, and let them know y'all need to talk in person. You know what I'm saying?
Detailing discussions about conspiring to commit murders and other violent crimes. The investigation led to 12 participants, and that group chat identified as members and associates of the Dana Hot Boys/Grand Mafia gang. While the investigation was ongoing, this particular group had detailed conversations about a shooting/attempt murder of a rival gang member from LKB, Lauder Kill Babies, which operates in the Deep Side area, aka 55th Street, Oakland Park Boulevard, Lauderhill, Florida. The majority of their gang is now incarcerated. For those who don't know, LKB is an alleged gang according to federal authorities, and is also associated with well-known rapper named Lil Crips, who is recognized outside of Florida as an artist signed to Kodak Black and who dissed Jackboy Kodak.
Oh man, I think I watched one joint where they went to Shorty Hood. His little hood was jive like Turk. They seemed like they was on some get money shit, some loyal shit, but they be on the outside looking in.
Artists in the song.
Free with a ski, hey, I print a check, then I go to BOA. See Lil Jack, no it's a BOA. Catch me rapping, shoot at it.
A member from LKB who lived with his girlfriend had their home shot up days before Christmas on December 20th, 2023, resulting in his girlfriend getting shot in the process. And
oh, they hit the house on Christmas? You little niggas, man, you young niggas don't got no respect. Who else could have been in there? Mom, Dukes, grandma, all type of shit. Y'all hit the house up on Christmas, man. I got to go John Rambo on your ass now, Slim.
This incident was in fact the attempt murder included in DHB recent indictment. The young woman reported that she was sitting at a home on the 2900 block of Northwest 23rd Street shortly before 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday when a hella bullet struck her home while she and her two sisters and another 17-year-old girl and her 1-year-old nephew were inside. The victim was grazed by a bullet in the leg. Her older sister recalled the moment she realized her little sister was hit. It was 60 shell cases reported from the scene. A ring
60 shots. Boy, they hit them people's house with 60 fucking shots on Christmas.
Doorbell camera captured video of a group of men running from the scene into a blue car just moments after the shooting. Neighbors reported seeing the car in the area since the night before. No one else inside the home was injured. According to the recent indictment,
and that's how you know niggas wild. If neighbors reported seeing the car in the area the night before, that mean they just sat and watched this house, laid on this house, and did not see the nigga they was looking for, so they decided to shoot the house up with women and kids in it. Fuck nigga activity.
The people responsible were the Dana Hot Boys/Grand Mafia gang, and their telegram told it all. Their usernames alongside the names they created. Their true name to the left, telegram name to the right. Kevars Johnson, aka Vars, Sigmund Brown, aka Lil Cuz, Vandarius Davis, aka Von.
Yeah, look, they giving you these usernames. They let you pick your own username like it's gonna keep your real name in the cut. But in the fine print, they done signed a contract with the feds in order to keep their own self out of jail, the owners, to give your information up now.
Eric Perkins, aka 402 Mud, Calvin Brownie, aka Thug, Tyrone McGaw, aka Surge, Tyreek Jackson, aka Dan Marino, Khalid Hampton, aka KK, Malik Hope, aka Mojo, Unknown, aka No Days Off, who has to be Gerald.
Man, who you cannot say that, bruh. Fuck no. Unknown is unknown. We ain't figuring shit out. It don't have to be nobody. You know I'm on your side. But unknown is unknown. He the only smart motherfucker on the screen. So we gonna leave him alone.
Fam, 11 minutes prior to the shooting, Vars and the unknown individual began a conversation on Telegram. Vars stated that he and other members had been conducting surveillance for 10 hours, which aligns with the report.
Damn. Y'all conduct surveillance for 10 hours and still shoot up a house full of women and kids? You niggas is stupid, man.
Of the car being seen the night before. Vars then mentioned they currently had a visual on an opposing gang member from LKB who was in the...
Hey, look, it's on my mind. I said, y'all gotta start holding y'all mans accountable. All that we about to go slide. We done did all this, getting a free car. We taking the risk, riding with the dogs to get to the situation. We ready to get out, do our thing. Business is handled. We get back to the spot, and niggas like, yeah, man, I think I hit a little girl. Y'all need to shoot his ass too. If he turn himself in, or shoot his ass. Because we ain't go out there to hit no little girl. We ain't go out there to hit no women. They ain't done shit to us. You don't get no points for it. You just making the whole situation hot. Man, y'all gotta move a lot different, man.
Home. His girlfriend came out moments before the 60 shots were fired to check for an Uber. Vars also texted that Vaughn was also in the car and had another chance for retaliation. When the unknown individual responding asked Vars who he was talking about, he responded with the name of the LKB gang member who was mentioned in the indictment. Gerald was in disbelief. He responded, Crush. Vars acknowledged crushing him was his intention. Now the LKB member was identified as Color Money Red, who's also known as a local rapper. His girlfriend's sister was the one that was spotted, with his girlfriend being shot inside the home.
Like, they just kept going, so I jumped on the...
60 fucking shots, I bet that's true. A lot of people don't know how that shit sound when it's going off. You know, you hear a little something here and there sometimes, but there's a difference when that shit going off. And it's definitely a difference when you gotta let it off, you know what I'm saying?
Ducked down on the floor, but when I looked, I see my leg was like bleeding.
Terrifying moments for a South Florida teenager after her Fort Lauderdale home was riddled with bullets. Good evening, I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Lauren Pastrana. The family believes the violent shooting was a case of mistaken identity.
Tonight, police are hoping surveillance video will help catch.
They watched them people for 10 hours. What did they mistake them for? The right person?
The gunman. CBS News Miami's Anik McAllister has our report.
The family that was inside of this Fort Lauderdale home says it's a miracle that they're alive tonight. They say that their house was shot up. Just take a look at the bullet holes that you see penetrated the front of their home. They say they were sitting in this house minding their own business when a group of young men got out on the street and started shooting at them. You can see another bullet hole right here. And actually, the sisters of the victim tell us that it is these shutters that saved them, protected them. But you could see this hole in the shutter right here. They believe that it is this hole that got through into the home and grazed the victim. A 17-year-old girl arrives back home on crutches from Broward Health Medical Center when...
That be the thing about us as people, as a culture. We, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just trying to make it. And when shit like that happen, you don't have that emergency money to get up and get out of there. You gotta go back there. Motherfuckers just was sitting watching for 10 hours. Who to say they ain't sitting watching you go back in there ready to spend again?
Wednesday night, after her home was targeted by a group of armed men.
But my leg is hurting like real bad. But
the young woman tells us that she was sitting at home on the 2900 block of Northwest 23rd Street shortly before 2:30 Wednesday afternoon when suddenly a barrage of bullets struck her home while she, her two sisters, another 17-year-old girl, and her 1-year-old nephew were inside.
At first we thought it was fireworks, but then they just kept going. So I'm
gonna say this. 10 hours them guys sat out there and watched, and still to hop out 3 deep and let off 60 shots. I'm thinking they saw the nigga they was looking for. They just probably didn't hit him, and he got out of there before the feds came to avoid having to answer questions. Or if he was, dirty or whatever, he got his shit on him. He want to get out of there before they come. Cause I don't got no niggas coming that far, that deep, just to hop out and hit up the house. Now down south, especially in Florida, you guys move a little different. You know what I'm saying?
I ducked down on the floor, but when I looked, I seen my leg was like bleeding and it was like leaking really, really bad. And it was like a big hole. So I kind of panicked, started crying because I was scared.
The victim was grazed by a bullet in her leg, her older sister recalling the moment she realized her little sister was hit.
When I was in the room and I seen her, she was like, oh, I got shot. But I looked at it and I told her that, like, it didn't go straight through, so you ain't get shot. It had to be, it wasn't no deep cut or nothing, but it is a hole, like a nice little size hole.
A Ring doorbell camera captured this video of a group of men running from the scene and into a blue car just moments after the shooting. Neighbors telling us they've seen the car in the area since the night before. Though police found a slew of shell casings on the scene and multiple bullet holes on the house, no one else was hurt.
But you see, we have...
Where the fuck is the neighborhood watch? Y'all see these niggas looping around through the neighborhood, unknown car none of us don't know, never seen. And y'all wait till after they shoot the motherfucker house up 60 times to say, yeah, well, we did see the motherfucker. What the fuck happened to the neighborhood watch?
Shutters, so that's the only thing that saved us. It couldn't go through the shutters. I guess because of the shutters, it like bounced off, so it couldn't go through the shutters.
Family says they've only lived at the home for a few months and believe this was a case of mistaken identity. But now they're in fear of their lives and they're planning to move again. And when we asked the victim about the group of men who shot her,
I'm gonna pray for the people that shot me. I'll be better soon.
Again, when you take a look at the bullet holes outside of this home, just a testament of how lucky this family is to be alive tonight. They say that they're very grateful that everybody is okay, and police are asking anyone who has any information about anyone who could be involved to come forward. Remember, you can remain anonymous. But for now, reporting from Fort Lauderdale, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Color Money Red is currently locked up on unrelated charges. Just an hour and 35 minutes after the shooting, at 3:50 p.m., Vars burst out laughing in the Telegram text. He also sent a photo that police were unable to see. Vars referred to the shooting as soon as the door opened. He later bragged that this is his fourth body pending confirmation that Color Money Red was deceased. Instead, it was later confirmed that Color Money Red's girlfriend was the one shot instead, and thank God she survived. In line 56 of the Telegram message, Vars wrote that the license plate was covered with the t-shirt. The unknown individual had responded that they need to get rid of the vehicle.
So whole time, y'all know the nigga in jail, y'all just was trying to hit the females. That's weird.
Vars stated that Vaughn had a BB gun, referring to a small caliber weapon, which aligns with the .22 caliber casings found at the scene. Vars mentioned in line 73 of the Telegram message that Sigmund Brown, aka
73 lines of this shit, they going down.
A Liberia Seed had a Draco, which consists of the 5.56 shell casings that was left at the scene, stating that there were 4 retaliation shootings in 2 weeks. On January 11, 2024, an attempt murder. January 13th, an attempt. January 20th, an M and several attempts. January 28th, an M and separate attempt. And in line 99 of the Telegram, January 13th, an attempt. January 20th.
Hold on. Homicide is also currently suspected to have been gang-related and direct rival of the Hot Boys / Grand Mafia street gang. 2 days later, attempted murder in city of Panama. The homicide is also currently suspected to have been gang-related. I go from attempt to a homicide. That's crazy. 7 days later, murder and several attempted murder counts in the city of Plantation. This homicide is also currently suspected to have been gang-related. 8 days later, January was fucked up for one of them gangs, man. Y'all ass need to retire after January.
An M and several attempts. In January 28th, an M and separate attempt. Now in line 99 of the Telegram message, Vars said LKB would assume that it was Snap Ave gang who was responsible. The gang that's based in North Lauderdale. Now both of these gangs are rivals and have been feuding. Due to its ongoing conflict, confidential sources have provided intelligence to BSO, indicating this was the reason Snap Ave and Dana Hot Boys / Grand Mafia had formed an alliance. The alliance was based on the fact that Snap Ave required more protection to deal with LKB, which is believed to be
fucking judging by January, they need a whole lot of fucking help.
Be a stronger gang. This is also why it's believed this attempt M was a possible murder for hire by Snap Ave members. based on Kavarius Johnson comments in line 16, which reference 20K, referring to 20,000 through ongoing investigations.
Dang.
According to authorities, it's not uncommon for these gang members to offer thousands of dollars to others to commit M's of opposing.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Niggas go from being broke, poor, poverty-stricken ass people to making money and then putting a lot of money, fucking 20,000. Nigga, you trying to get killed ain't worth 20,000, and you putting 20,000 on this nigga life. Man, we got a lot of work to do as a people, man.
Gang members. Again, based on ongoing investigations, members of the Snap Ave gang are known to be heavily involved in fraud and have access to large amount of money, which they openly display on social media. SIG had disrespected LKB by holding a firearm over a defenseless person on social media. They had pictures of HMT Trey and SIG in the indictment, as the feds say they mocked their opposition.
Snake emoji referring to Zoe Mafia gang, aka Blank, who was found murdered in Panama. Wizard emoji refers to Zone 10 gang member Wiz, aka who was found murdered in the city of Hollandale. Blood Dropper emoji refers to Zone 10 gang member Blood, aka Blank, who was murdered in the city of Lauderdale. Top arrow emoji refers to Zone 10 gang member Marlo Top, aka Blank, who was found murdered in the city of Hollandale. Granny emoji refers to Dorothy Smart, mother of rival gang member Psycho Bob, aka Canberra Smart, who was found murdered in front of her Fort Lauderdale home. Runner emoji refers to is Lauder Kill Babies gang member Color Money Red. Man, they fucked up, man. Oh man.
The phrase "the most bees" refers to Dana Hot Boys / Grand Mafia claiming to have murdered the most people. The heart hand symbolizes the total number of people the gang has murdered. Snake emoji refers to Zoe Mafia, gang member who was found murdered in the city of Pompano Beach. The wizard emoji refers to Zone 10 gang member Wiz, who was found murdered in Hollandale Beach. The blood drop emoji refers to Zone 10 gang member Blood, who was found dead in Lauderdale. The top arrow refers to Zone 10 gang member Mad Stop, who was found murdered in Hollandale Beach. The granny emoji refers to Dorothy Smart, mother of rival gang member Psycho Bob, who was found murdered in front of her Fort Lauderdale home. And the runner emoji refers to Lauderkill Baby's gang member Red. Now, as you can see, fam, all this was depicted by the police.
And them motherfuckers be talking about niggas like the family who do they homework and just literally able to look on the computer for free. Nigga didn't really even have to spend no money. Y'all spent money to tell the internet about y'all murders, and then as soon as somebody put that shit together, they hot.
As we mentioned, the person who we highlighted in this indictment, but not mentioned, we pretty much know who cooperated. And this, fam, was the recent RICO charge against DHB, Dana Hot Boys. In conclusion, the ongoing developments in Broward County rap beef highlight the tragic consequences of gang violence and its far-reaching impact on families and communities. As we continue to follow this story, it's crucial to make sure we give our respects and condolences to all who lost their life and as well as their families.
Hey, y'all know what it is when I press that button. That's the end of this one. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe at Red Clouded TV. Please share. Please comment. Please hit the like button. I'm big. But look, I'm gonna be doing live streams. Also, I'm gonna be doing some interviews from people around the city, and we're gonna get to see what it's like from my point of view and their point of view growing up in the DMV. So y'all stay tuned to that. Peace and love, and thank you.